Phone. Let me see if the volume is up. Yes, up. Pay my shirt. No attention. I spilled lotion on my shirt. My hair is not did, so I kept my bonnet on. Need my nails done. It's just I don't got time to think. My plate is so full, so full. Anyway, waiting for a few more people to get on, if anybody even shows up. But I'm gonna wait. Anyway, I'm not gonna be on here long. I'm just on here just to say this. Um, I'm not a malicious person. I'm not an angry person. What I what I went through in my life, I got help for. So I'm thankful, so thankful that I'm not the old Tiffany that I used to be. That I'm a new, calmer, zen Tiffany that speaks what's on her mind. Um, Let me get into this because I'm not gonna dwell on a live talking about this person for an hour, two, three, or four. No. Let me address it now. Number one, um, I don't know how I found your channel on here, but you were live. I went to your live, and I think I spoke, and I even subscribed to your channel. Even went beyond that a month later or something like that, and also was a member of your channel. Um, for the most part about you, you are a funny person. You are a cool person. Um, you're a little rough around the edges because you have gone through a lot of stuff. And I've noticed that you said it earlier in your life today that you are taking your mother's death hard and you haven't really grieved or dealt with it, but it kind of shows in a way. And I'm not saying it in a bad way. Like I said, I'm not trying to be malicious. I'm not trying to be angry. I'm not trying to be going down your throat because, baby, this one right here would never block her blessings. I'm not blocking my blessings for no one on this internet. Um, but as weeks went past, months went past, I see how you are. Hey, thank you. I need them done though. But I'm not going to say this person's name. I'm not going to say her channel. But as she's looking from the bushes, as she say, she know who I'm talking about. Um, you just go on a rant about how people live their life, how they raise their kids, what they feed their kids, how their house look. It's like, girl, what people eat don't make you shit. So why are you concerned about how people run their life? Worry about yours. And like I said, it's not to knock you, and that's not what my channel is about. We're not about drama over here at all. I don't tolerate drama, but I'm gonna speak my mind. And you didn't like what I said either. So the fact that I said you stay talking about people's kids, it's true. Now I understand people come on the internet, people say things about people's kids, people say this about people. I get that, but I noticed that you was an everyday thing, everyday thing, everyday thing. You talk about people. Hey girl, hey, it's an everyday thing. You talk about how people live. You talk about how people raise their kids. You talk about people, and it's like You're not perfect. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. But who are you to sit here and tell somebody how to raise their kids? Because letting a motherfucker tell you how to raise your son, it will be a problem. It will be a problem. All I'm saying is this: cut it out. Cut it out. Get the help that you need and change you for you. No, nobody for nobody else but for you. This is not a hate speech. This is not a hate spill. I don't hate nobody. I'll give the shirt off my back to anybody. I'm the most caring, loving person ever. But what I'm not going to tolerate is you disrespecting me as you did in your life earlier, talking about me. And all I told you was stop talking about people's kids because you don't like when nobody talk about yours. Defending your child, that's one thing. But constantly making it alive and constantly talking about the same things every day, all day, every day, all day. It's like chill out. Like it's crazy. And I know she wasn't calling me bullheaded because even though my hair ain't done, the girl not bullheaded. And this is all mine. I grew it from my scalp. This is mine. Ain't nothing bullheaded about your girl over here. I just need my hair done. Okay? This is mine. This is mine. And when I started my locks, my hair was about this this short. So 2 years later, look, don't call your girl bullheaded. Don't talk about how you got real hair, cause baby, I got real hair too. All this new growth in my hair, why should I get it done and show you how long my hair really is? Thank you. For all that negativity, I'm not doing this on my channel. I'm not doing it on my platform. I'm not going back and forth with not a soul. Tiffany, has too much to lose. I have too much to lose. I'm building my empire. I got things to lose. I got businesses. So if you want to report my page and do whatever you can, but if you touch my businesses, then we got problems. That's when we draw a line, and I'm really going to take it to a lawyer. So this YouTube, social media, it don't mean nothing to me. But yet you touch my businesses, and it's a problem. Like I said, businesses, as in more than one. Okay? Like people ridiculous, real ridiculous. I don't understand. I really don't understand. Whew. Old age is kicking my behind. 1 minute I'm hot, next minute I'm cold. Oh, anyway, it was crazy. It was real crazy. Yes, it is. I had one of my businesses for 5 years, and the other two is up and coming. I'm actually going to school right now to make my third business um proper. I can't even talk English. Proper, you know, but I can't even talk right now. I'm on 1,000. I need to calm down. But anyway, um, I don't have time. I'm not a internet dog. If you would holler at me in my 30s, my 20s, and even my teens, I take flights to fight. I ain't doing that. In my 40s, I ain't doing that. I'm not doing that. Not at all. Not at all. I can say profitable, but my, like I said, my third business that I'm actually going to. Okay, so first with having your own business, working 7 days out the week. You don't have to, but I I give myself a break on Sundays, so I work 6 days out the week. But um, you have to have money to start a business, unless you get like an investor or some type of loan or grant to start your business, which I personally did not do, which I should have with my candle business 5 years ago. But you live and you learn. I'm dishing out money out my own pocket for my candle business. I promote my business um actually on here YouTube, and if you go to my website, if you go down, I can't even write. Hold on, let me see if I can write on here. um, give me a second. I'm gonna write something to you. But I promote my business. I have a business page on Facebook for my candles. Um, I have an IG page, which I think I'm gonna change to something else because I'm hardly on that, and my business TikTok. I'm not on those two. Um, but I am on my Facebook business page. Um, and I have business cards. Um, so yeah, that's how I promote my business. And you can Google me. You can Google me because it automatically comes up when you Google my business. Let me see if I can write it. Hold on. And I'm still working on my website too.
Marsha B, what you mean? Ah, shit. For some strange reason, it's not even letting me comment or nothing like that. To me to put my business stuff up there, but if you go to my channel, I will post my website up on my board on my channel. Basically, I attract customers by word by mouth. I did like I said have I did when I first started my business, had my business on my personal page on Facebook, but now I got a business page, so I promote there, and all my old customers tell people and stuff like that. Also, like by me telling you, you could reach out to me and I'll give you my website and stuff like that if you want, or if you want me to help you, I could help you also. Um, yeah. But actually, it's word by mouth. I need to start doing like pop up events and stuff like that in my area, or just travel and do the pop ups. That's what I want to do. That's a goal that I want to do this year. Oh, I did it. Thank you so much. Um, Let me do it right now. Matter of fact, let me see if I can post the name of my website in the comments. Hold on. Let me see if I can post the name of my website. I'm here, y'all. My hair is a mess. Oh my god, I need my hair done. So, window shifts slowly. Question change. Think freely. Don't accept all as truth. Marsha B, what is that supposed to mean? Explain yourself. Yeah, so your website is good. Thanks again. No problem. If you have any more questions, whatever, you can, if you go to my website, you can email me. You can send me a message and I'll respond right back to you. And I'm still adding more stuff to my website. What I didn't tell you is that I took a break for 2 years. Even though I started my business 5 years ago with the candles, I took a break for 2 years. So I'm just now coming back to put in 1,000% into my businesses, especially my candle business, because that was number one. And that's my baby. So my other business is I sell Herbalife. I don't know if you're familiar with that. I haven't done that in years. Like I said, everything's been pushed to the side because of me working as much as I did. I worked so much. I worked as much as 3 jobs all at one time. I did too much. So I'm just now getting back into my businesses and putting my all into my businesses so I don't have to work for nobody else. Like I said, I haven't worked for anybody else since January 21st was my last time working for anybody. Um, excuse me. So I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right, but I could be doing way better. But like I said, my first business, my candle business. My second business is Herbalife, which I need to start getting into because I want to start, working out and being consistent with myself because my third job that I'm going to school for is to be, I just said I didn't want to say it. Yeah, I just gonna have to wait and see. I'm a keep my mouth closed. Yeah, I just gonna have to wait and see about my third job. But um yeah, y'all. So I'm trying to like be healthy for myself and I love working out. It's one thing about me. Your girl love working out. But I fell off. Life just been lifing. Mm, it's 7 o'clock now. I'm putting back on my bonnet. My hair's a mess. I'm scaring my own self. Hold on, y'all. Thank you. You have a good night too. And please subscribe. Thank you. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. Don't be in the bushes. Y'all can speak. I don't bite. I need a vacation. I want to go. I'm supposed to go to Atlanta actually. That's still like number one. But I probably won't go until like the end of June. Gotta buy my plane ticket. And that's one thing. I used to travel like crazy. Now I don't even travel no more. I feel like I'm being a housewife and the wife ain't around. Um Also I wanted to touch base on this too. Um Nobody, and I mean nobody in my face. I'm talking about you can talk all that yappy yappy yap behind the screen. You can talk all that behind the screen. But what you not gonna do in my face, I'm talking about my face. I'm talking about is talk about my wife, which I'm separated from. I've been separated. It will be a year in July. You can't talk about my wife. You can't talk about our kids. You can't talk about our grandkids. Kids and adult kids and young kids is off limits. Spouses is off limits. If you got beef with a person, have beef with that person. Leave the spouse, the kids, and the grandkids out of it. I don't tolerate nobody, and I mean nobody. You know how many mother effers I shut down talking negative about my wife? And like I said, we are separated at the moment. But I ain't let nobody in real life and off the screen. Y'all can, like I said, y'all can jibber jabber all y'all want to. All y'all want to. But if y'all in my face and I feel like you doing too much, I'll block you. Real talk. I just want to say that. Let it be known. Whew. It's crazy. Y'all want to talk about people, kids, and people's spouses and animals and crap. Anybody got time for that? I ain't got no time for that. Like I said, y'all can jabber over the screen all you want to, but you ain't gonna jabber in my face. I don't play that. That's one thing I don't play about. I've been on here for 30 minutes. Whew. I ate too early. Oh my gosh, I ate too early because I'm still hungry. I'm looking out the window. So y'all keep seeing me look over here. I'm looking out the window. My bad. Let me see something real quick. Where's that? She quick to call somebody bullheaded. And these people want you to be real with them because they being real with you. But when you be real with them and you tell them how you feel about what they doing, they get so defensive. And it's like, chill. I would want somebody to tell me how I am. I would want somebody to sit here and say, Tiff, you need to chill. Like, you need to chill. Understand, you know what I'm saying? You might feel some type of way because, like I said, people on the internet are big bullies. People on the internet will sit here and screenshot your kids, will say things to your kids. And I get that. You protecting your kids. I get that. I get that. Because I'm going to protect mine as well. But these are people on the internet. Now, um, there's ways you can find out who these people are and just report them. And if it escalates to a point where they're showing up at your home, they showing up at your job, they going to your kid's school, that's enough. That's when you crossing the line. When you crossing the line. You are really crossing the line. But if they just talking, and yes, you're gonna feel some type of way when somebody, takes a screenshot or a picture of your child and places it on all on the internet, because I'll be furious too. I'll be furious, I'll be pissed, I'll be ready to fight. Yes, I'm not gonna say I'm not, because I will. I will. But like I said, if your lives were about different things instead of the same things every day, I would have never said what I said. But you doing, like I said, you doing the same exact thing. That's like me saying, girl, I'm not going to use Mary as an example. Girl, I went to Samantha house. Samantha house, she invited me in. She has two kids, but two toddlers, two kids under two. Her house looked like a garbage can. She lets her kids throw stuff, this, and that. That's one thing. I will tell my friend, look, homie, I love you to death, but I need you to get your life together. And if you need help, let me know. You need help. I'm not going to keep going on a rant every day about the same things every day, every day. It's like people, how can I put it? People, parents, I'm going to say parents have different parent skills. I'm a parent, but my child passed away. Um, the way what I um show my kids, teach my kids, or tolerate my kids, or let them do whatever, is how I do it. Just because I let them do it in my house, that don't mean when we go out in public or when they go to other people's homes that they're acting the same way they act in mine. First of all, I'm gonna teach my child how to have respect. I'm gonna teach my child how to clean up after themselves. I'm gonna teach my child, do not talk back to an adult. But some people aren't like that. And you can't force somebody to sit here and have a perfect parent and child relationship when there's no such thing. There's no such thing. There's none. There's none. And then you sitting up here, I'm gonna go back in the live. If I can remember, because I can't even see all your lives. Because I want to address this, and this is the first and last time I'm gonna address it. Now I would have told, like, regardless of how I commented on a old live of yours yesterday, it don't matter. It don't matter. I let you know. I let it be known that that was wrong. Um, just like if something I said or something I did bothered you, or made you feel some type of way, I said it to you. I didn't say it to broadcast anything so the whole world would know until now. Until now. Like I said, I'm going to hate towards you or nothing. Nothing. Because I'm going to live my life regardless of how I want to live it, regardless of what people say. Bullheaded, I am not. Ugly, I am not. I am not. You need YouTube. I don't need YouTube. We two different people. We two different people. If I make $1 off YouTube, I make $1 off YouTube. Okay. If I don't, I don't. But I'm not gonna sit here and keep talking about somebody else's parenting or how they living. If somebody want to live in filth, let them live in filth. Are you going to their house? Are you going to visit them? Are you going inside? Do you feed them? Do you finance them? Are you fucking them? The three F's. Because if you're not, why are you so concerned with Samantha over there? Why are you so concerned with Samantha over there? And everybody want to sit here and talk about how people got their houses and how people got their cars and this and that. First of all, I wish my parents, I'm gonna say both my parents, my mother and my father, would have had given us kids, either the older kids, the younger kids, it don't matter, or all of us had put it where my mother or my father, I couldn't hear it. I couldn't was that the word? I don't even know the word. I'm so pissed. Um God forbid they, well, my father and my stepmother, they share that house. So anyway, don't worry about how a person buys a home. Yeah, 9 times out of 10, yeah, it comes from a bank. A bank gave them a loan. Not maybe that 1%, they family gave them that home. You don't know. You don't know. And then you want to rub in people's faces that you bought Catherine a car. Ooh, did I mention her name? Yes, I did. Ooh, like, okay, you bought her a car. Whoopee, that's what a wife's supposed to do. Treat your wife. That's what you're supposed to do. She needed something, you bought it for her. That's what you're supposed to do. Y'all got the game messed up. Y'all got the game messed up. Messed up. Like I said, I have no hate for none of y'all. None of y'all. None. But I'm tired of keeping my mouth closed. I kept my mouth closed for too long. Too long. And like I said, I've been your supporter. I've been a member, but after I watched so many of your lives and watched and heard what you constantly say all the time, something didn't sit right with me. So I stepped back. I stepped back. I didn't really go in your lives as much. Um, and I just removed myself from that channel and I unsubscribed. I think you got money from me this no yeah this month, but you won't get no more from a membership anymore. Um, like I said, it's a done deal. It's you as an individual. Like I said, to me, I feel like you dealing with a lot and you haven't really dealt with reality. And your reality is, like you said in your live earlier, you still grieving and you still really didn't process your mother death or even your daughters. And I feel like you need help. If you're not getting help, you have to want the help. You have to be open. You have to be honest. You have to want the help. I have done that. I have went to therapy for a lot. From losing my child, number one, from dealing with the issues of me not really having a father figure in my life until I got an adult. So I became an adult, and then he wants to be a parent. Um, I didn't have my mother like that, even though we lived in the same house. My grandmother was basically my mother and my grandmother. So it was a lot of issues that I had to deal with. Um, so it's not like I'm coming at y'all sideways. I'm not. I'm not belching. Oh my gosh. But you don't hear me calling you ugly or disrespecting you or coming out of character. That's something Tiffany would never do no more. Like I said, Tiffany is changed. I am changed. I'm cool, calm, and collective. It takes a lot to get me up, to get me there again. And like I said, you talk about my wife, our kids, and our grandkids. That's you're doing too much. Now you're doing too much. Now you're doing too much. Like I said, those people are off limits. Off limits. I'm about to get the heck off here. I'm not gonna be here for no hour, 2 hours, 3 hours. No, I don't want to entertain y'all like that. I don't like y'all like that. I'm playing. But I'm about to go and relax. My channel is not to bash nobody. My channel is to support, um, to have fun, um, and whatever. Y'all have issues with Tiffany? Come talk to me. That's all y'all got to do. Come talk to me. I am talkable. I am approachable. Well, I got that. What do you want, bitch face half the time. But like I said, I'm approachable. I'm approachable. Um, I don't have an issue with nobody at all. I just didn't like the fact how you called me out my name, how you called me bald headed, how you just kept referring to why these African American you're supposed to come together, kumbaya, but what are you doing for the African American community for us to kumbaya with you? Like you want us to be, like I said, open and honest with you, but when we open and honest with you, you take it the wrong way. And that used to be me. You used to be me. So I don't get it. Sometimes you're not approachable at all. At all. At all. And I'm gonna say this, and I say it with my heart. This is the real Tiffany right now. I hope your channel flourish. I hope. I wish your channel flourish. I wish you nothing but the best. This is the first and last time that I will be talking about you on my live, on my videos or anything. I don't hate you. I still like you as a human being. You are you are a cool person. You make us like you made me laugh a lot. Um I just I don't know. I feel like you getting attacked from all angles, and like I said, I'm not trying to attack you at all. But you was trying to come and attack me on your live, and I was there throughout the whole live. And like I said yesterday in one of your lives, your previous lives from yesterday, I think it was yesterday morning or whatever the case may be. All I said was, I don't like how you talk about kids. And it's an everyday thing with you. Not like I said, I'm gonna say this for the hundredth time. Yes, you got trolls. We all had trolls. Or you may still have trolls. I had trolls. I might still have trolls when I go to my lives, when I still do my lives or anything. I just feel like you don't have to keep talking about people houses. My stomach, I'm hungry. You know how to talk about how people live, how they parent skills are. You don't have to keep talking about that. You don't have to keep talking about that. Cause like I said, what people do don't make you shit. What people eat don't make you shit. And as long as these people ain't coming into your house or you ain't going to theirs, it shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter if, you got these kids who's being disrespectful to you when you outside in public and you be like, well, who raised you? That's one thing, and that's another thing. Um, I have came across so many young people who's just disrespectful, and I'd be like, who raised you? I've worked with kids for almost a year, and I'm like, what am I doing? Just they disrespectful as crap. But I had to work with them, and I never like talked down about the parents. All I said was, y'all need to get a hold of your kids before I have them in a chokehold while they're getting off the school bus to go to you. But it's not an everyday thing though. And that's all I'm saying. If you don't want to talk to me no more, that's fine. You don't have to. But please don't be disrespectful no more about me. Don't be disrespectful, because never once did I disrespect you and called you out your name, talked about your mother, talked about your kids, talked about your wife, talked about your dog. I ain't talk about none of that in this live. I've been so respectful. So I'm asking you, don't be disrespectful when it comes to me, because I've never once crossed that line towards you. Like I said, I stopped watching you because it was a everyday thing with you with that. And after a while it was like, okay, all right. Who texted me? Anyway, I'm getting off. Been on here for 46 minutes. So it is what it is at this point. This is gonna be my first and last time addressing it. And it's a wrap. It's a wrap. So I still want to be friends and still want to be cool. That's up to you. If we could talk, that's up to you. That's up to you. Will I like to still be would I like to have a conversation with you? I will. I would. I do. That's up to you. Um, because I feel like you are a cool person. You are a cool person. And you've been through so much and you got this I don't want nobody to get close to me. Da, da, da. You have that because, like I said, you were me. I was you. And I'm still now, as me being a different person as I am now, I don't let people get close to me. Nope, not at all. I don't let nobody get close to me. Because I've been hurt so many times. But anyway, it is what it is at this point. Deuces.